Alright, in this video we're going to take a quick look at this skin model. If you can see, it's split into three sections. So this is supposed to be representing thick skin, either on the sole of your foot or the palm of your hand. This middle section would be like an axilla or maybe the groin region. And then this third part would be the scalp. So starting with the dermis and epidermis, looking at these top layers, right here, letter F shows you the papillary layer of the dermis, and you can see the shape of the dermal papillae. Then on top of that, we've got the stratum basale, in this kind of orange color, also called stratum germinativum. Next, stratum spinosum, then stratum granulosum. Then, because this is thick skin, there's stratum lucidum present, and a nice thick stratum corneum represented on the thick skin. Over here in these two layers, since these are thin skin, we will see hair, which was not present over here, but there will be no stratum lucidum, only the other four layers. Looking back now in the papillary layer of the dermis, pretty close to the surface, we'll see these little sensory structures. These are Meissner's corpuscles for light touch sensation and noticing the changes in textures. The reticular layer of dermis is the lower 80% of the dermis until we get down to the hypodermis, which is this yellow spotty looking part here on the model. Within the reticular layer of the dermis, we find Pacinian or lamellar corpuscles, which are going to be a deep pressure or a vibration sense organ. And then also up here we see some free nerve endings. Free nerve endings could be thermoreceptors, mechanical stimulus receptors, or a variety of other things. And these free nerve endings could also make it up into the epidermis. They don't need to be in the reticular layer of the dermis. Okay. Then finally over here, if you can see this, we've got root hair plexus coming up onto the root and the bulb of this hair follicle. The root hair plexus is going to be afferent neuron pathways which sense the changes in bending of the hair shaft. Right? And the hair shaft is anything that sticks up above the epidermis. The root of the hair is below the epidermis and in the dermis until we get down to this widened part, which is the bulb of the hair. Then the last thing we need to look at for hair is the Erector Pili muscle, which when it contracts causes the hair to stand up straight and also pulls down on the dermis and epidermis, causing goosebumps. As far as glands, we can see three types of glands. So this is our sebaceous gland, which is going to make and secrete oil onto the hair follicle. This is an eccrine sweat gland, as well as this eccrine sweat gland and this eccrine sweat gland. That's just the regular salty sweat without smell to it. And then in the middle, this larger apocrine sweat gland is the one that matures during puberty because of the androgens, and in the axillary and groin regions makes the smelly sweat and pheromones.